Fort Hollister stood on the windswept plains of Wyoming, a base where labels stuck fast and faded slow. Private Ava Reynolds was easy to spot, blonde hair in a perfect bun, sharp features, and boots laced with pink strings. That single detail was enough. "Here comes Barbie," someone muttered near the motor pool. "Careful, she might break a nail," another laughed. Ava said nothing. She carried her M24 rifle case like part of her body and kept walking. The heat crawling up her neck wasn't embarrassment. It was restraint. At Fort Hollister, image was everything. Ava had transferred from an administrative unit after scoring high on marksmanship. On paper, impressive. In the barracks, it meant nothing. She ate alone, trained alone, and slept in the last bunk by the window. To them, she was decoration, not danger. Private Cole Jennings, loud, broad, always smirking, made her his daily joke. "Hey, Barbie, that rifle's taller than you." "Smile for us. Maybe the enemy will surrender." Ava wore silence like armor. Every night, long after lights out, she unlocked her case and dry-fired through the dark, breathing, counting, perfecting the trigger break. During inspection, Captain Daniel Mercer stopped in front of her rack. His hands were scarred, his voice gravel. "Private Reynolds, where'd you learn to handle a weapon like that?" "Nowhere special, sir." "Just practice." He studied her longer than protocol allowed, a flicker of recognition in his eyes. Then he moved on. In her locker lay an old photo. 3 soldiers in desert sand, 2 men, 1 woman. On the back, handwritten, "Ranger School, Class 214, Captain Hale, Lieutenant Mercer, A. Reynolds." A bullet hole pierced its corner. She traced it with her thumb. "You always said silence wins wars," she whispered. "I'm still fighting yours." Soon the base buzzed with news. A top-level inspection was coming. General Mason himself would arrive. Cole grinned as she passed. "Better tie those pink laces, Barbie." "Maybe the general wants a selfie." "Maybe," Ava said calmly. "He wants someone who can hit what he's aiming at." That day, Mason's convoy rolled in. Polished boots, dead air. He walked the line, stopped at Ava. "Private Reynolds, where did you train before this post?" "Administrative division, sir," Mercer interjected. "Her marksmanship scores are unusual." "Unusual?" Mason said. "Show me." Evening. Wind howled over the range. Target, 1,400 meters. 1 shot. Ava knelt, adjusted, exhaled. Crack. Ping. Dead center. Mason lowered his binoculars. "Reynolds, I thought I'd never see you again." By morning, the rumor had teeth. Ava Reynolds, the Barbie girl, was being tested again. Cole smirked. Yesterday was luck. Wind did it for her. Mercer briefed the platoon. Official evaluation. No excuses. Everyone watch Ava opened her case. Not standard issue. A long-worn precision rifle, matte black, engraved with a faded task force emblem. General Mason stood beside her. "Still reading the wind by breath?" "Old habits die hard, sir." "Your record's been wiped. That's usually the safest place to keep it. First stage, 1,000 meters, 3 shots, 30 seconds. She hit 3 for 3. Second, moving target in crosswind, 2 hits and a graze. Final, 1,500 meters, single steel plate. She studied the flags, hair tucked behind her ear, and breathed once. Crack, ping, silence. Mason turned to Mercer. "Put sharpshooter, black class, back on her record." Cole stammered. "What's that mean?" Mercer's reply was stone. "Unseen missions. One mistake means no return." Ava locked the bolt, slung the rifle, walked away. No smile, no pose. Around her, laughter had turned into quiet awe. That afternoon, the alarm sounded, not a drill. Northern perimeter breach. Wind reversed. Dust crawled like smoke. Mercer barked orders. "K3 Tower, Reynolds." Channel 2. Eyes, breath, rhythm. Cole jumped forward. "I'll go." Negative, Mercer snapped. She gets one window. The tower shuddered under gusts. Ava assembled her rifle in 2 breaths. Radio hissed. 2 targets. 3. Shadows moving. Heat shimmer blurred the scope. Crack. First target dropped. Crack. Second spun. Fell. Third vanished behind fencing. Lost visual. The radio crackled. Ava waited, listened. The wind would turn back. When it did, she fired 1 pre-lead shot. Crack. The man ran into his own death. Silence spread through the base. Mercer climbed the tower. Still smelling the wind? Wind doesn't shout, sir, Ava answered. It just changes direction. Below, Cole looked up, eyes mixed with shame and respect. He couldn't quite salute. Instead, he pressed a fist to his chest. Ava gave a small nod, message received. By nightfall, the base reformed on the parade ground. General Mason addressed them, voice carved in stone. Today, 1 soldier you called weak made 3 decisions that brought 10 others home. Uniforms don't make you strong. What you do when you aimed, as Cole stepped forward. Private Reynolds, on behalf of the unit, I apologize, and thank you. Applause started hesitant, then rolled like thunder. Mercer handed Ava a small black box. Inside, a worn magazine baseplate engraved, Breathe. From Ranger 214, he said, Hale's word. I kept it safe till it found its way home. Ava closed the lid. Her eyes carried neither pride nor pain, only completion. The wind brushed the flag, approvingly gentle. That night, whispers changed form. The girl with pink laces? No. The sniper who listens to the wind. The one-shot silence. In her bunk, Ava opened her notebook and wrote, Looks make noise. Truth moves quietly. She laid down the pen, stored the rifle, and listened as the night wind hummed through the walls, a song only snipers understand. And Fort Hollister remembered its own lesson that night. Silence wins wars. The next morning, the storm had passed. The base stood quiet, calm, almost reverent. No one called her Barbie anymore. No jokes, no whispers, only the echo of a single bullet that had rewritten everything. Ava walked across the parade yard, the same boots with pink laces now covered in dust and glory. Each step felt lighter. Every soldier she passed straightened a little taller. At the far end of the yard, she stopped, watching the flag ripple in the soft dawn wind. Her hand brushed the engraved plate in her pocket. B-E-A-T-H-E. She smiled faintly. Guess you were right, Captain, she whispered to the sky. Silence really does win wars. She looked out toward the horizon one last time. The sun climbed higher, and the wind carried a single sound through Fort Hollister, the metallic clink of her rifle bolt sliding home. A sound that every soldier on base would remember as the day strength spoke without words. If this story moved you, don't forget to like this video. It helps us reach more people who believe in courage, respect, and quiet strength. Subscribe to Military and Veteran Stories so you never miss the next tale of sacrifice and honor. And tell us in the comments, where are you watching from? We love seeing how far these stories travel around the world.